Let's see this question. 5 bells commence tolling together and toll at intervals of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 seconds respectively. Find in 40 minutes how many times do they toll together. So what is tolling is, when you struck a bell, it is going to make some sound, right? That is called as tolling. So you can assume that whenever a bell rings, that is called as tolling. Now they are saying that all of them are going to ring together initially, and then each one is going to ring at different intervals. One is taking 2 seconds, which means after every 2 seconds it will ring again. Now other is taking 4, other is taking 6, 8 and 10. If that is the case, when they ring together now, then exactly after some time, we don't know when it is, they are again going to ring again, right? And again it is going to happen at every regular intervals of time. Now they are asking, if that is the case, how many times will they all ring together in a span of 40 minutes, they are asking. Okay, now how to solve it is, let's take a small example and see how to solve this. Let us say A and B are 2 bells. One is ringing at every 2 seconds interval and other is ringing at every 3 seconds interval, right? Now if you see the times at which A rings, if you assume that it is ringing at time 0, it will again ring at time 2 seconds. It will again ring at time 4 seconds, 6 seconds, 8 seconds, which are all multiples of 2, isn't it? So what does the intervals of 2 mean? After every 2 seconds. Now if you see those numbers, they are all going to be multiples of 2. Similarly, if you see 3, if it rings at time 0, then it will ring again after 3 seconds, after 6 seconds, after 9 seconds, after 12 seconds and so on, right? Now when are they both going to ring at the same time? Initially when they ring at the same time, then next time if you see this, they are going to ring at the same time at 6, and next time if you see this, they are going to again ring at 12 seconds. Got it? So what does it mean? We are going to find the multiples of these intervals, both of them, and then we are going to find the common multiples, and from those common multiples we know that exactly at that particular instances of time they are going to ring together, right? Now there is one more interesting property about this. See, if the common multiple happens to be, least common multiple happens to be 6, then they are going to ring at 6 seconds, as well as 6 into 2, 12 seconds, as well as 6 into 3, which means at regular intervals of 6 seconds they are going to ring together. Got it? So in a span of, let's say, 12 seconds, how many times did they ring? See this, in a span of 12 seconds, how many times did they ring together? One at 0 and other at 6 and other at exactly 12. Therefore 3 times they rang together. Got it? Now the same question they have asked at a large scale. So they are saying that there are 5 bells and each one is having 2, 4, 6, 8 intervals, and they want us to count in a span of 40 minutes how many times they are going to ring together. So you have to find out LCM of 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Now this LCM happens to be 120. Got it? Now the LCM is 120 seconds. What does it mean? At every 120 seconds, all of them are going to ring together. Got it? So if they all start at 0, then exactly after 120 seconds, exactly at 120 seconds, they are all going to ring together. Then I told you that once you find out the LCM, at regular intervals of that LCM, they are going to ring together, which means then at again 240 seconds, they are going to ring together. Right? So let's convert this to minutes better, because they are also asking the question in terms of minutes. 120 seconds equal to 2 minutes. Got it? So what does it mean? At every 2 minutes interval they are going to ring together. So in a span of 40 minutes, how many times they are going to ring together? If you count from 0, which means starting point, at 0 they are going to ring, 2 they are going to ring, 4 they are going to ring, likewise even at 40 they are going to ring. So if you count all these numbers, they are going to be 21. You might think that the answer is 20, but then the answer is 21 because you are even counting the first ring at 0, right? So it is going to be 21. Okay, fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs universities better than IITs. They have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%. But all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.